And action. Hey, everybody. Wait, this break. Okay, sorry. It's reversed. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Perfect Pair. I am Tangerine.
I'm Marty. She's got her own name. What that do for you?
That's just the kind of day it is. It's a nice, relaxed day.
It is.
We gave y'all fashion and fabulosity last week. Today, get you a girl that can do both. Get you a girl that can be fabulous one day and look just regular but fabulous the next.
Because I do have on the makeup. Somebody informed me that this was not my other podcast that I'm on.
We cute.
Even
on regular day,
I had to do the makeup. So
and you look really cute.
Oh, yeah. She was in here cracking the whip, y'all. Like,
we're together. So
hello, Gretchen.
Hey, Miss
Hello.
So y'all know I can't see. Y'all know I can't see, right? Even with my contacts. So what I'm trying to do this time.
What she's doing, she's not trying, she's doing it, folks.
I got my iPad right here, so I don't have to be leaning forward and squinting. Because I tell y'all, every day, every week, we improve. We try to find something we can improve on, but it's not popping up on here super fast. Oh, nobody said anything.
Just give them a minute. And to everyone that is checking in, if you could do us a favor and share this stream with your friends on your page, we would greatly appreciate it. That helps us get our show out to more viewers and more people to follow us and this broadcast so we can bring it to you on a larger platform. How did that come up with all that?
You did really good. I'm trying to, my mom just texted me and she's asking me a question that I can't answer. Where's her text box? I don't know what she's talking about, your text box. Like, for you to comment, Mom, I don't know. Go on Facebook.
Hey, Sean, thanks for sharing.
Hey, boo.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, cousin.
So we're just getting started here, and per usual, how we start every show is drink time. Ooh. And I posted the name of the drink and recipe yesterday online, and today we are going to have a Basil Vodka Gimlet. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some fresh basil, and I have it here. Because this is a fancy house.
It is. I thought
it's a fancy house.
When I was getting the basil for, I was looking like, where am I going in the refrigerator? Is it a packet? Is it? No. She got a whole plan.
I like herbs in my cocktails. Like if it calls for herbs, I like them, and I like the smell of basil. So I'm going to let her experience. It
all smells the same to me. A herb is a herb is a herb.
No, it's not.
I don't know the difference.
So you're gonna learn the difference. So you need 5 per drink, but us, I have to prepare multiple for my friend here.
Yeah.
My friend here that likes the drinks. So then you just take your muddler.
That didn't make me sound like an alcoholic.
You're not an alcoholic.
My friend who likes the drink. I'm supposed to. We shake it and enjoy.
I mean, I like the drinks too, but she gonna guarantee she gonna come back and say.
But let me tell you why.
Why?
Because drinking has many health benefits, and let me school y'all on this.
Okay.
Because as an undergrad at Eastern Michigan University, I was in public speaking and I had to do a persuasive speech. So I chose to persuade people on why they should drink. So let me tell you, drinking daily in moderation helps lower your cholesterol. Which one is bad? HDL or LDL?
Oh.
Whichever is the bad one.
You don't remember the
No,
facts?
I think it's the LDL. No, HDL. I think that's it. It helps lower that in moderation. It's good for your heart, wine in moderation, and it helps with social anxieties. In moderation. Remember, I keep saying moderation. And what is moderation, you ask? It depends on your age. So moderation can be 4-ounce glass of wine. It can be a 1 12-ounce can of beer, or it can be a 1.5 shot of liquor. Depending on your age, depends on how many of those you can have. So like a person between the age of 35 and 45 may be able to indulge in 3 of those. That's considered moderation, and still maintain health.
Oh, wow.
Baby, and didn't I get an A on that? Yes. Yes, yes. And that is all factual. I can't tell you where I got the information today because I just remember all that good stuff. So, okay, my mama's back on. Is that mom? I can't see, and I forgot to look down here. See, is I'm doing too much. So, yeah.
That's so I just put 7 ounces of vodka in here because this is a major cocktail.
Oh, I forgot this not just for me. Sorry.
And then we have 1 ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of lime juice. Yeah. Is it 1 ounce or 2 ounces?
It's the lime juice is 1 ounce.
Okay.
I remember that.
Okay. So then it's 1 full ounce.
Yes.
Of the simple syrup.
Yes, because it's a half ounce of that.
Oh, look at you.
I remember the ingredients.
And she asked me a short while ago, when am I gonna make the drinks? I got some news to tell y'all.
Because I know y'all want to see me make the drinks, right? One day I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna make it so I can show y'all how easy it is to make a drink from your book. And while I'm making the drink, she go, "No, I don't know if I want you to put a set on." Yeah, it might not.
Don't start. So yeah.
And then drinking helps to not to knock someone's head off, or it may help you knock it off if you need that courage.
So yeah. All of that, and then I'm just gonna shake this up for a few seconds. And the recipe calls for 15.
Shake that, make that. Hey, shake it. Hey. I'm dressed down, so I'm feeling real
cabaret. Like
feeling like a dope chick. I should have had some glasses on. You know, I did bring in I should have started off with the sunglasses. I should have gave y'all the whole look.
You should have give it all to them.
The bamboo earrings.
Give it all.
I should have. I wasn't thinking. Okay. So, I can't wait. So I'm gonna shout out 11 and a half hours. Shout out to LaTanya at Rock the Fro Hair. So excited. Hey, Art in the Dark.
No, we don't play these games around here because she's coming.
I was just looking to measure. I spy with my eye.
There's no more in here.
Okay.
No more.
So let's toast.
Y'all know I got all these issues. I can't have stuff everywhere, y'all.
And I don't know why I can't see comments on this thing. Maybe because this is like a generation 1. I don't know. Oh, there it is. I just gotta move on. Go EMU. But these look late. These are late. I don't know how to make it. Oh, I don't know. This is stupid.
We're gonna work it out.
I need a new iPad. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
This is good.
It's just a refreshing cocktail. That's all. It's just a little refreshing.
I taste the basil. It makes me want to like sit out in the sun. I don't know why this is giving me like sun vibes.
Because it's a very light cocktail that you have in the summertime, but
I like it. This isn't a drink fast drink. I think it's the lime juice. It's not a drink fast. You just wanted to give me a drink to drink slow. I see what you're doing.
That was not the intent here, but if it works.
But this is delicious though.
If it was.
I would actually make this. Now I'm about to buy some fresh herbs. Like, I'm really not.
I believed her for a small minute.
I have one plant. I've had that plant since my Nana died.
Mm-hmm.
It was given to, us at the funeral. And I actually had 2 from her funeral. But one, it's so hard to keep it alive. So I gave it to my friend Kim, and she's been keeping it alive, and she calls it Nana.
Thank you, Kim.
It's so big. Mine, it's been 10 years or so, and it's still so small.
Are you talking to the plant?
I'm sorry?
That's part of it.
Hello, am I supposed to say hello, plant?
No, you're supposed to talk to it. Like you gotta speak life into it. Like, yeah, I talk to all my plants, all of them.
So like, okay, so what do you say? Like, hey, what's going on, plant? Or this is what I'm doing today.
No, I say things like, I forgot to give you some water yesterday. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna make sure you get some today. How you doing? It's not right. You want me to move you? Because as you know, this big one in the kitchen, Warren.
I want a piece of Warren.
Warren requires a lot of light. And the minute stuff get in his way, he gonna let me know. But that's just the relationship I have with him.
Light may be part of the problem. Because I don't always open my blinds because then people know when I'm home and when I'm not. And I don't want them to see. But see, it's different. Like we're up high a little bit.
Okay, you're right. Hey, DeAndre. Hey.
Hey.
Okay. So yeah,
that's it.
That's the cocktail.
So
right, look.
What? I can't see.
Artan said he talked to his plant.
She
talked to her plant too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start talking. Maybe that's why she keep dying on me. And I think if I put I give her even like name brand water and shit, I'm like, if she keep dying. No, every time I don't finish a bottle of water, I pour it in.
Just regular. It might not even be enough.
I don't know.
You're not watering.
You know how many bottles of water I waste? I think it should be enough. And then it starts spilling on the floor. And then, I just
send help. the plants want to send a message like, help us.
It probably needs to be
anybody help us.
One time it had like little mushrooms in it, I think, or something. It was something. And I just was like, let me not water it because mushrooms mean moisture. So I didn't water it until they died and the plant like almost died. And then I put water in it and brought it back to life.
Yeah. Do the right thing. Yes, send her your tips. Yes, please send her your tips.
Tangerine.
For
won't go by that.
Please send her your tips for plants.
Not the government.
Keeping plants alive in the house, and all you can do to love on the plants. And now that we finished the drink segment, we're going to get into the what's poppin' segment of the show.
What's poppin'? So
yes, please start.
What's poppin'? Oh, we're supposed to tell something about ourselves too. So last week was Valentine's Day, and we had that special show. So what I want to say, and I want to do like a sincere thank you to everybody that tuned in. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of texts and inboxes last week about the show. Mm-hmm. I want to thank my parents for coming on and talking to us. I received a lot of insight from men who was like, some men told me they haven't had a positive male role model in their life, or they've never seen a positive marriage. Mm-hmm. And just to hear my dad talk and to hear him and my mom and how they, related to each other, it was good for them to work on things in their marriage. So I want to say thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody who has been just speaking life into me and into the show. Okay. I've been getting a lot of feedback too about the show and compliments and how well we're doing. So I really appreciate that. I'm humbled. I'm excited. So that's what's popping with me. Just saying thank you for y'all tuning in and listening to us talk, because I love to talk. Like, I really do. Like, I really love to talk.
So that was funny. That was funny.
It's true though.
Because I remember that was some of the feedback we got on the first show. They was like, you gotta talk, Marty. I'm like, I just be with the shits. Like,
but when we talk, it's good. Like, that's how we started. We started because I bombarded her show when she was making drinks. So I came on to talk about nails, and I literally did nails on the show, and we just ran our mouth, and it was like, girl, talk like it was on the mouth.
I know. So it's fun. I'm just really not a big talker. I'm my action person. I'm not a big. Not gonna do that. We gonna fight. Let's fight. We gonna whatever we gonna do. Let's do it. I'm not with the artists. Okay. So what other current event, or is that's where you gonna close it at on current event?
Because I had forgot I needed time to think about it.
Okay, then I'll do a personal and then we'll go back to you. How about that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. As you all know, I announced last week that I was the newest member of the Cheap Liquor and Pain Pills podcast, and we actually had a photo shoot. They have officially added me to the roster. What I didn't know is that it was going to run into some of my TV time. So I'm going to work on it with that group over there. That group really don't have my full attention, but I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. This week was really good. I had a really productive week, and
I wasn't productive.
No,
I've been on vacation, on break from work all week, and I had a list of like 15 to 20 things that I needed to do. I did absolutely none of them. Oh, I did get my hair done. That was the only thing I did. I didn't clean up. No, I did have my house clean. So shout out to Sandra, went to Cass. If you ever need your house clean, that's her business. So it's wonderful. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't make any of the appointments I was supposed to. I didn't call. I didn't do anything productive. So that is the goodness that I had.
I had a pretty productive week, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. What about your current event in the world? Did you have one?
I didn't. I'm slipping.
Okay.
I am really slipping today because I didn't.
It's okay.
I was on vacation.
This one will cover us. The IRS has started accepting tax returns. So if you have prepared them already, they are accepting them, and you can turn them in. As for me and my household, we're not about to get involved in all that because I did the rough numbers and it don't look good. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm like, get involved in all that. You go do your taxes, right?
They're gonna get done. I got 3 years to do them.
I'm sorry? What do you mean you got 3 years to do taxes?
When they gonna get done?
So wait. Mama chime in because like she checked me last week. So wait, you gonna get a penalty.
Listen, we'll deal with that later.
Oh, I don't want to give anybody any extra money.
You go right ahead. You go
all right, international ring. That's what I'm talking about. Coast to coast.
Hey, ring. I'm not gonna lead a perfect pair. It was said on the Cheap Liquor and Pain Pills podcast that was not my new priority. And several of the co-hosts knew that was a lie. So
because call me blue because I got no dollar because I got a contract between me and you to say that you show up every Sunday. This is her responsibility.
At 2, that's when the show up.
Thank you very much. And I will, because I will be on the show this week. I was on it the week before last, and it was it wasn't the perfect pair. They trying to ruin this good girl image. I'm still got that for you.
This week we are having a virtual birthday celebration. One of the hosts, so we gonna see how this goes.
So that's all I got.
That's all we got.
That's all I got.
So then we're gonna move on to the
She's Press section.
She cracks me up, y'all.
Because we have to get music. We do. We have to get a segment so we can be like.
Mama said I'm giving incorrect information concerning taxes. Be careful, Mama. I know when the letters. That's what I'm gonna say. I know when they start sending me the letters. Not gonna happen.
I can't see this. I can't see this. What name is that?
Danielle. That's Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Oh, thank you. She said I provide structure to the Pain Pills and Alcohol show. Yeah.
I just need Greg to get his internet fixed. So that's it. Greg, I'm calling you out. G West, get your internet fixed. Because last week when I tuned in, it was So let's go back to She's Press.
Yes.
Today, I posted the nails of the week. It's called Wild About You. It's usually done in a burgundy, but the client requested black.
Okay.
and it came out fabulous. And she did like a little photo shoot. It was fabulous. So the nails of the week are Wild About You in black. Mm-hmm. Also, I will be adding our cuticle oil pens to the website today.
Yeah, cuticle oil pen.
It's, so you can carry on the go, put it around you. I know I should have had it. I should have had it. I just thought about it.
It's okay.
Don't fuss at me, y'all. But I'll have it next week, and I'll actually put a picture up.
So she was looking for the sun when we were setting up, and now the sun has found my face.
It is.
So I got to stand up again next week.
So let me take over while she's gone. So other than that, she's pressed. We are doing well. Thank you all for all your orders. Thank you for just the continuous support.
I almost missed this whole chair.
So, and that would have been funny. Like I would not have laughed.
I would have laughed. No, I would have laughed.
Okay.
I would have laughed. So, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get into our topic. So today's topic
is something that maybe we should have did from the jump, but we felt that today was a good enough day as any other day. Mm-hmm. So we're going to tell you how both of us became a business, how she became She's Pressed Nails, and how I became Shake and Enjoy. Okay?
And how we can, and the tips and things that we learned on our way.
Yes.
Because it wasn't done all by ourselves. And sometimes we fail, but we got back up. So hopefully some of the stuff that we talk about today can help you all so you don't make the same mistakes we did.
We just want to help you all, and so you can understand our story. So I wrote the questions, so I'm going to ask the questions first.
Rock and roll. I feel like I'm on the spot, but this is business, so I can answer questions on the spot about business.
Okay. So who are you? Family, career, business.
Wait a minute. Who am I?
Who are you? This your elevator pitch. Come on. Hit it.
So I did just get nervous. I really did. I don't know why, because I
done got off the elevator now.
I know she did. So we can't just do it. Okay, so I get nervous when the pressure is on like that. So, who am I? She's Pressed, right? You want to business, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so She's Pressed is a luxury custom press-on nail business where you can customize your press-on nails. They are reusable, and we have ready to ship, which can be. See, I was trying to be so professional, but
you can do it.
I can do it. Basically, She's Pressed Nails is a press-on nail business. And I'll tell you how it came about. It's all me, so I'm over everything. I do the marketing, the computer, I make them, I do everything. I'm customer service. It's the one-woman shop.
Okay.
Although it's all mine, I do have people that help me. Mm-hmm. And they may help me with some of the behind the scenes, like packing the bags to ship out with all the accessories in it. Mm-hmm. And that's, just sometimes, like if I have a big order or if I just get really behind with all the orders. Thank you very much. So I don't get super behind. Okay. So did I answer that question? Mm-mm. I did. Let me hear you answer it and I'll copy off of you.
Okay. Who am I? Who am I? I am a mother. I am the sister and daughter of Michonne and Isha. I am the daughter of Lojo and KC. Okay. I am Loreza's mama. Above all else, I am Loreza's mama. By profession, I am an executive assistant for one of the largest OEMs in the world. I am also the owner and sole operator for Shake and Enjoy, Sleeping Beauty hair garments, and Right Address. What is Right Address? Yeah. Remember earlier today you said you have nice handwriting?
Yes.
So back when the world was open, I started a business and I addressed envelopes for people's large events. So weddings, retirement parties, I do all the addressing.
Wow. So you could have been writing stuff for me. So if I have a whole bunch of thank you letters, I can send it to you.
I am the person.
Who knew that was a thing?
I did.
But that was really good. You got like so professional. So I feel really bad that I really froze up.
Well, listen, it's not. I don't want you to feel bad that you froze up. What I want you to do, I want you to work on how you get that story out real fast. Because sometimes you only have a couple floors where you can communicate something with somebody, and maybe if they're still interested, they'll say, "Hey, send me an email," or you need to be able to boom, boom, boom.
You are right. I am part of a network, and we do pitches.
Yes.
And do y'all know how many times I've said my pitch? A lot. But now I really did just freeze up. This felt like it was real.
And it's always real. When you're in business, every opportunity is real.
So learn that from me, y'all. Don't freeze up. So I am not a networker. When people say this is a networking event and we're going to this place and I got to talk to people, that's not my strength. I need to work on that. I'm not a networker. I could talk, but when it comes to like interviews and networking, I clam up. Case in point. No, it really is true. No. I don't do well in events. I could just talk to people.
You can talk to people,
but if we go to an event to sell myself, it's going to be difficult until I warm up.
So I have a question. Look, and we about to go completely off script. So when you talk to people about She's Pressed, are these the people that come to you and ask you about it, or do you just volunteer the information to people?
Usually they come to me about it.
See, you got to be willing to volunteer the information because everybody needs to know about your company.
Like, I really just can't walk up to people and be like, hey.
Well, your nails look bad.
Well, yesterday I did it at the shop. So a lady gave me a card for makeup and I was like, well, here, let me give you a card. I do custom press on nails. But then the girl who was doing my hair, she became my spokesperson. So I didn't have to say anything because she was like, oh, let me tell you about her stuff. So it's like, usually my stuff is by word of mouth. I can tell people I know, but it's very difficult to just walk into a setting and say, blah, 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 blah. And I take and I receive all that and I'm going to work on it. But that's always been hard, even with job interviews.
Okay. I think because I'm that way too, but when I'm talking about the stuff that I own, the stuff that I'm in control of, boom, 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 we can get here you go. So I don't know if it's because I'm not a bragger. Like I don't really like to talk about myself. So when you come off that way, I never want to come off like, oh, she's just telling us everything she got going on. No, I want you to be a customer.
Right.
I really don't care that you know what I got going. I want you to ask for an invoice. That's what I want you to do.
But I'm working on it. So
and I think because you know that that's an area that you need help in or help on. I mean, I think that's the best part that you've acknowledged it already because some people will be like, why isn't my business doing X, Y, and Z? But they don't acknowledge that I don't talk to people about my business.
Like I could do a social media thing, post it, but just walking up to people, that could be difficult unless they approach me first. So
I'll never forget a hairstylist that I still go to. Her name is Megan. If I said Megan. Her name is Maya Mitchell. No, because I used to go to a lady named Megan Mitchell. So Maya Mitchell, I was in the store. I don't know if y'all remember this store. It was called Loman's. I was in Loman's, minding my own business, getting my stuff together. And she walked right over to me. Wasn't nothing wrong with my hair. She said, hi, Carl, if you're ever interested in me doing your hair. That was over 10 years ago. And I still go to Maya. I still go there. Like service, hands down, one of the best around town. But she's never been afraid to talk about her business.
I'm only afraid if I got it started off. If somebody be like, oh, I like your nails. And that's how I got in contact with some lady at a boutique advertising me at her boutique, her Pretty Girls Rock boutique. Because she came up to me and was like, I like your nails. I said, thank you. These are press-ons. And I went into my spiel. But I don't know if I could have been like, hey, here's my card. I make press-ons. So,
that's just something that we're going to work on. And it's just an area that a lot of people have to work on. Wait a minute. Mama Jones said you must build your confidence and brag about yourself. You know me and your sis. It is not, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Mama, because I don't see this demure person out there talking about the nails, the fabulous nails that she putting out in the world. And I mean, she got me sold, and I don't even wear the nails. Like, but I got 3 pair in here. Danielle said I did the walk up approach thing a few weeks ago in Atlanta because I'm thinking of opening a store there, and I felt so awkward. Is it just the walking up to strangers? Y'all still think? Yes. Y'all still remember when they told us not to talk to strangers?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. This food called us salt and pepper. I'm done.
Salt and pepper. I'm sorry, but so like what I'm gonna do? I can't see that.
Okay, I got it. My eyeballs is getting worked. Tangerine, get a timer. Set the timer for 2 minutes. Think about your passion of your business. Then stand in the mirror and talk about cheese press.
I'm gonna do that. I really am. So let me tell y'all what my homework will be this week. I am going to, well, I'm not leaving the house, but if I leave the house, I will try to talk about my business. So in the next coming month, or as the world opens up, I will start to work on my pitch and actually delivering it to people and actually going up to people that I don't know and not relying on them to come up to me or to others. So, okay, so, and I'm gonna let y'all know how that go. If I get like super duper scared or if I fumble, I'm just like y'all know. But I do talk to myself in the mirror a lot. So I have my pitch down pack in the mirror.
Okay. So down pack in the mirror, but when you get out into the world.
She just told me to describe myself and my family, and I clammed up. The worst question for me is introduce yourself to a group. And I was like, oh my God, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say my name? It's so hard for me to just say my real name. You know, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but I'm gonna do better. I've always been like that. So I am, since I heard her pitch, I am a daughter, a friend, an auntie. I don't have kids. I don't know. I am cheese press.
There you go.
This is too much. I'm nervous.
What do you mean you're nervous?
This is real. I don't know. So let's go to.
I am the brains behind cheese press nails.
No, I am.
No,
I know it's a joke.
Look, I am the brains behind cheese press.
What did I do this week? I chilled. See, you're late to the show. I chilled this week. I was on vacation while you and the world were working. So
she said, "Wow, you and
it felt so good." But I will be on y'all's show on Wednesday. Sorry, I couldn't be on last Wednesday. So be on time for our show so you can hear all that. So let's go on to the next question. Okay. Jada and Gio. Who is who? Name a better duo. Okay. So, besides Cheese Press, I'm also an educator. I am a special education teacher consultant for a public school in Metro Detroit. I have been in education 16 years.
Look at you.
I know. I look 30. I'm really not. So, I started off as an English teacher for middle school. And from there, I went on to teach a remedial reading program called Wilson Reading for a couple years. Oh. And then Wilson Reading. Yeah. Oh. And then I jumped into special education. And the reason I went into special ed is because even while teaching reading and English, I noticed that a lot of students were really struggling. And I needed to know how to effectively help them. So I went to Wayne State, got my master's in special education, learning disabilities. And so I've been in special ed. I went from resource room teacher, I've been a coordinator, a supervisor. So now the way my school works with teacher consultants, I'm over one middle school, they're special ed. And like I facilitate IEP meetings, I model lessons for teachers. I test students for special ed. So if they need an academic evaluation, that's what I do. I'm also over CPI for the district, so that's nonviolent crisis prevention training. So I could teach you how to de-escalate a situation or to restrain someone. And I'm over my access, which is standardized assessment for students with special needs for the district. I do it all.
You see that?
That was a lot. That was a lot. And I'm part of like the equity team. So that was a lot. That was a lot to say about myself.
Okay.
When I be standing.
If you don't brag on you, nobody else will.
That's true. That's true.
Nobody else will. So you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I'm gonna do it. So I'm about to get together with She's Press.
Okay. So our next question is, how did you decide to start your business?
I can tell y'all about this. So I actually did nails for 22 years prior to She's Press. Okay. I went and got my manicure license my senior year of high school I went to Kettering Cosmetology, but I went to Cass Tech. So Kettering for my manicure. Okay. Yeah, but it was like after school. It was a adult air program.
Okay.
So I went there. I did nails, and then 2 years. So if I launched in March of 2020, so July of 2019, I decided to take a press-on class from this lady, Amnesty Nails. She was having a class in Detroit. She's from Texas. And I signed up for it. And I went, and it was just something different. I didn't know we were going to need press-ons. I was just like, hey, this is something new to put under my belt. I went to the class in July. I started practicing nails. I got with my friend Nicole, and she started working on a website in maybe January. All my friends that knew about it encouraged me to do the press-ons, but I was a little leery. Because I'm like, we don't do press-ons, but I still thought it was cool, so I was still going to put it out there. And then in March, they said we about to shut everything down. My friend Nicole said, I will be done with your website in 1 week. So be ready to put it out there. And she told me because she ain't had time to keep messing with me because I was playing around and I wasn't business.
So Rainy said, so you can do all that. You can do all that. You should be able to talk to people then. That's what he said. That's international ring.
International ring. I'm going to get better. It's just, I don't know. I am going to get better with doing it on the spot about nails. I guess because I've been about She's Press.
Yeah.
I guess this is still kind of new. It's still not, I don't know. But I could tell you everything about education except when I'm in an interview. So in interviews, I really have to talk to myself and say, keep talking, Tangerine, keep giving more, because that's been some feedback I get that I don't brag on myself enough in interviews because I think that I'm bragging. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm the shit. They should just know I'm the shit, but I don't explain how I'm the shit.
Yeah, G West said also when she tried to check me, that's what G West said.
Well, who tried to check? I'm lost.
You try to check him. You don't have no problem doing that.
Oh, I'm international with this checkage book. Let me let you know.
So, how I decided to start my business. So, like I said, we're gonna go down the line. The write address was started after everybody kept saying they would pay to have me write out invitations for them. Okay, no problem. Let's get that registered. Then Sleeping Beauty happened when I was unemployed. I was unemployed and I had started this natural hair journey. You know, that was all the rage a couple of years ago, starting this natural hair journey. And I went to the beauty supply to get a bonnet. Everybody kept saying, you need a satin or silk bonnet. So I went, and then I realized what they were selling in the beauty supply was like this mesh net under a satin cap. And I was like, I don't want this. I want a full satin bonnet. So my mother, she had bought me a sewing machine for Christmas. I never forget this Christmas because I was like, what the F I'm going to do with this sewing machine? I don't even know how to sew. Exactly. So I knew I had a sewing machine. I went to the fabric store. I got some satin. I came back home and I figured it out. Like my mom sat on the basement steps with me to figure out how to thread the sewing machine, how to get my pattern together. Okay. She sat there until I got it. After I got it, I end up wearing the bonnet to the gas station.
No.
I did. I wore it to the gas station because you only get, in my world, you only get one errand with the bonnet on. That one, get out the car and get back in. I was just going to take my kid to school, and then I was stopped at the gas station. The lady in the gas station asked me where I got the bonnet from. I said I made it, and she said, "Where the rest of them at?" Ain't got no more. This mine. And when I got home, I said, "Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is something that I need to investigate. Get in a little further." He said, "Ghetto queen." I was out there driving a whole Magnum with a bonnet on. I was. So then that was that. So Sleeping Beauty was formed then. Shake and Joy happened during COVID-19. I was in the house by myself. You all know I'm an empty nester. My son was going away to school. I was here by myself, but I needed social interaction. So what I said was every day after I got off of work, because I was working from home, I was going to do these home happy hours. I was going to drink one drink every day, one different drink, because I generally only drink Belvedere with pineapple and cranberry juice. So I went and I started mixing these things up. And then what y'all did was y'all kept sending me DMs and text messages about the recipes that I had made on the show. I couldn't remember all of them. So I decided to put them in this book right here. So you all can have it.
I was one of those people who were looking at the drink like, what's this on? Even though I used to stick to my same drink.
Yeah.
Every time we was on Lab, I had my same, but I started stepping out once I got your book.
See? And it's just different. Danielle, thank you. Great ideas do happen while we're unemployed or not working, or it's just but you have to be bold enough to accept the challenge that's presented when the ideas come, because there have been things that I said, no, I ain't doing that.
That's true. And like when I look back, and I always tell people, you never know what you're supposed to do or when, because I've never been interested in press-on nails, and for some reason I wanted to invest in this class. Okay. And look what it has turned into. So for instance, like I said, I've been doing nails for 22 years. I stopped taking nail clients in, I want to say, March of 2020. Mm-hmm. And it's just been press-on nails. When we started to open up a little bit, I took maybe 3 or 4 clients just to test the waters. And then the world went back on lockdown. So I had to cancel those clients. And it's just been all press-ons. And it has been a blessing. So, my journey is...
It's just beginning, it's very exciting. A lot has happened in this last year in your business.
It has. Can I tell you all about it? Let me brag on it.
See, now where was this energy 2 minutes ago?
Because you see how she prompted me, because I didn't want to brag.
Thank you, Ashanti. She said I love Sleeping Beauty. Thank you.
So, like I said, how it has been a lot of times your name speaks for itself. So one thing I tell people in business is make sure you have a good product and good customer service. Sometimes if you mess up with a product, your customer service can redeem you. You can have a good product and terrible customer service, and people will leave and they won't be there. So through my little transition and working with She's Press, there have been some hiccups. It has been difficult. So I've had a client call, my rhinestones then came off. So I got to redo some nails, and I'm like, I apologize, but it's not going to happen again. Mm-hmm. So I had to change some stuff. I changed products one day. If you got something good going for you, don't just up and change products for something that's new, because that screwed me up. I switched products. What happened? What they say?
Okay, so Danielle said that's sort of how Brazilian Beauty. So Danielle owns the Brazilian Beauty hair company. Hair I'm wearing, folks. Okay, I'm living and breathing by this hair. Okay, she owns that company, and the quality of hair is really good. Okay, Danielle, we're gonna talk all about that. I used to have a distribution contract with a couple other hair stores.
I thought you were talking about she needed some She's Press.
She might need some She's Press.
Oh, but
She might need some cheese press.
She might need some, but let me tell you, it's so hard for me to do in bulk. So yeah, no. Unless I figure out how to manufacture this. But let me go back to my story. So, yes. So word of mouth, me doing nails and sending them to people. The day I launched, March 21st, 2020, within 36 minutes, I had my first order. And they just kept coming, still keep coming. And it's from people that I don't even know. So one thing that happened from word of mouth, somebody was in a Facebook group and they were looking for a black nail tech who did press-ons for a Hulu movie premiere of Bad Hair. And a couple people referred me that had bought, she's pressed or whatever, and was like, she does well. The person contacted me, and I was hired to do 50 nail sets for the Hulu premiere of Bad Hair that went into the celebrity and influencer swag boxes. So it was such a great feeling. Like in 1 week, I got to do 50 sets. And to see people like Vanessa Williams, Candy from Escape and Housewives, the girl who plays Condola from what's Isha's show called? Insecure. And like all these people and influencers posted my nails on Instagram and Facebook, it felt really well. So that is one of my bragging moments, as well as, I'm not going to let out everything, but tomorrow
there's more to come.
I have an interview to talk about cheese press. Your girl is being interviewed. And I won't clam up there because I already know it's an interview about cheese press. So I'm very excited about that. But there has been a lot of opportunities.
There's been a lot of traction with the company.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm loving it.
Good. That's as you should.
They are reusable. Did I mention that?
They are, because I always put mine back in the box after I take them off. So there's that.
I give you everything you need to put on your press-on nails to keep them and give you all the directions. So everybody go buy some cheese press nails today. I think it'll be a great Sunday to buy some cheese press nails.
So my homeboy here in the comments said this would have been the perfect show for him to be on.
Who?
Gregoire. But I'm going to tell you why we decided to do our stories first, because we want to feature other business owners throughout this show. So we've dedicated one Sunday for fun, one Sunday for love.
Why do we say it like that?
I don't know.
And the way you said it, and I said it like love. It's like we got harmony with it.
And then one Sunday for beauty. Health. That's what it's for. Yeah. Health. And then the last Sunday, another Sunday for business. So, Gregoire, we're going to have you on the show today. We just wanted to get our stories out before we get into letting everybody else come out and promote their business and how they started. Okay?
I can talk nails on Wednesday. I did a little bit the other Wednesday, but whatever y'all want me to talk about. So not whatever y'all want me to talk about.
They tried on that show.
They tried it.
So the next question is, did you incorporate your business? Did you do it by yourself or did you use a service?
So I have an LLC and I did a lot of it by myself, but I had a mentor.
Okay.
And like I said, I shouted out the lady, Amnesty Nails, who I took the class with. She became my mentor and she started a press-on group. So it was people from Texas, New Orleans, New York. And actually, I've been live with the young lady from New York before while we were doing press-ons together. And we learned from each other. So we talked about different experiences. We learned how to do the e-commerce together, the nails, because, of course, we had to run through stuff that worked and did not work. So that's how I work with that. With my website, like I said, a friend volunteered to do it for me. And it's like I've had a lot of support for people who have just been willing to help me to get where I am. And it was people who like saw, you know, Chandra, I know you got a passion and a love for nails, so I want to help you however I can. Mm-hmm. And so that's how She's Press came about. It was teamwork, and it was teamwork to me.
I use the service for one business. I use the service LegalZoom for Sleep and Beauty because I didn't have the time to try to figure all that out. And then after I saw what they did, I used that as a template so I could do it on my own the next time for Shake and Enjoy.
When you say you use the service to do what?
To do all my paperwork. To give me
like your EIN and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do that yourself? No. Oh, like that was, to me, that was super easy. So remember, these are a couple of things that you all have to remember when you're applying for a business. You have to get your business name, an LLC, corporation, however you want to do it. You get an EIN number, and all this can be done online. Your LLC, I think you find out within 2 days. 2 to 4, and then your EIN, you can find it you get it within 24 hours. You also need a DUNS number, and the DUNS number also helps you build business credit. So instead of using your personal social security number, you can use your DUNS number or your EIN number when doing business with companies, or, you know, when buying products, or what I heard was you can even lease your car with your DUNS or your EIN number. So those are 3 things to make sure you get, as well as a trademark. So the purpose of a trademark is if you want to trademark your name, depending on your business, if you want to do copyright, let's say you're into music or something, you want to copyright something you're making, all that is important for you to do.
Yes, you just want to make sure that all of the legal matters with regard to your business, they are covered. Gregoire, we're going to talk about that when you come on the show. Gregoire is all things business. When I say all things business, Gregoire is all, and I'm just saying this. If you don't follow him already, I keep trying to tell you, this is somebody that you need to know. Okay, this is somebody that you need. He ain't cheap. He ain't cheap either. But this is somebody.
Nothing worth having is cheap.
This is somebody that you need to know. He is all things business to help you get the most out of your entrepreneurial experience. So that's that.
Well, I'm gonna have a conversation with Gregoire. We had a conversation about something else.
Yes, but you, I talked to Gregoire about multiple things.
Okay.
Relating to business, even life. Like I'm just gonna tell you a quick little story about Gregoire. Gregoire was the first person that told me it was okay if I didn't want to get married.
That is okay.
He was the first person to tell me that. And after that, I ran with it like.
But I'm that person to be like, I think you really want
to.
I think you're scared. But
he let me have it. Like, yo, it's okay. You don't have to meet these cultural norms. I was like, yes, that's what he wanted to do. So.
I like the way you said it. But no, he is good. He helped me with some housing stuff that I haven't forgot about. But Gregoire, the way my to-do list is, I'm getting to it, so I haven't forgot about it.
We oversubscribed.
We have. I'm doing it all because you got to strike while the iron is hot.
So she told us that she learned from Amnesty, her mentor. She learned that was the next question. Who did you learn from? I learned a lot of things that I've done. I'm self-taught. When I published this book, I got so frustrated. Y'all almost didn't get this book. I wasn't playing around with y'all. I couldn't get the formatting right. Everything was going wrong. They kept rejecting me. And I just went through the book and saw that the person that I paid on Fiverr to go through and proofread my stuff, they just ran off with my money. They didn't actually proofread it. So a new edition is coming out.
I'll proofread it for you. Because let me know this. Because I saw some stuff, but what I found out, it's levels to having stuff edited. I didn't realize.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know it was levels to, do you want me to look for grammar, word usage? Do you want, it's certain levels. And I found out because a friend wanted me to proofread their poetry book. Mm-hmm. And when I consulted someone that does editing to see how should I charge, and they told me the different levels. And I said, well,
Exactly. So I must have got the basic of the basic level of editing.
I'm gonna do it. I got you.
Okay. There will be a new one of these coming on.
Use my English degree.
Just gonna say that out loud. Okay. Now, next question. How do you stay motivated? Because it get rough out here. It get rough.
It does. I have to remember why I started. Okay. And what's my passion. I love nails and I love everything about nails. And, you know, even though I have some days that I don't want to do work, I always remember my name is attached to that.
Okay.
So that motivates me a lot because when it comes to business, I'm somewhat like a perfectionist because I want you to be happy. I want my product to be excellent. That keeps me motivated, keeps me going. Outside of that, I really like money.
Oh,
you know, it's more, I love money. Not going to say I don't, but I love doing nails and I love to create and I love for people to love it.
Okay.
So that motivates me. And to see, like, one thing that just got me excited the other day, I had a order, it came in from a person from New York, wanted 6 sets of nails at one time. And that's a big deal. That's a big item. And it was just like, how did they find out about me? I want to continue to produce a product where people are okay with sharing the information to other people. They are happy. They give me positive feedback. So, you know, just to keep my name good out there.
Okay.
Keep me motivated.
What keeps me motivated? The comments from my customers. My customers keep me motivated. They always want to know, is there something else that we can have? Is there something else you're doing? And I have been in an expansion hole because last year I had plans for Sleeping Beauty Living, which I transformed from Sleeping Beauty hair garments to Sleeping Beauty Living. Gregoire says, join groups with people who do the same business as you and you can bounce ideas off each other. I agree. The people, the customers keep me going. The customers keep me going. And for the hair garment business, I'm just going to be very honest with you. I feel so much joy when I'm behind that sewing machine. I don't feel that type of joy nowhere else. I don't. I just know that the person that is getting that garment, it came from my hands. Came from my hands for something that I love dearly. I love hair. As y'all will notice, as this goes on, y'all gonna see just how much I love hair, okay? So much hair is standing up with even when I'm not, okay? I love hair. I love all things hair. I like healthy hair. So that's really important. As I just told y'all gonna see a new one come out, a new Shake and Enjoy. I'm not a big drinker. But I like a good cocktail. I do.
That's funny because I'm the drinker of the crew. She makes a cocktail. I drink a cocktail.
I love a good cocktail. So, like, I didn't realize that this was going to be as influential as it has been in my life. But this has taken me away from the sewing machine. That's all I'm gonna say. This has taken, and I'm finding joy here as well. So, did he call me money making, Marlia? That's me. As long as it's feeling it, like me, gonna hustle it, and that's all right. That's me. I'm your girl. I'm your girl.
It's about, you know, what the people want.
Yeah, so. you say it all the time. We got to get the people.
Got to get the people what they want. So if they want this, they get this. So that's what it's about. Giving the people what they want.
The next question I had is, what is something you want to do better in your business?
So 2 things that I'm really trying to work on.
Okay.
One is my turnaround time. Okay. I want to cut it down and make it shorter. Where so I have the customizable, the custom, and the ready to ship sets.
So then,
let me tell you the difference. Ready to ship are sets that's already made that I can ship within 2 days, Ashante. The second one, customizable, are sets that's on the site that you can tell me what size that you need them in. And custom sets are those where you send me a picture or idea and I make it up. So my goal is to make a shorter turnaround time for those sets. So to get them out within like a week, I think that'd be better. As well as I want to learn more about manufacturing so that I can start producing large, in mass. So I have been asked by a couple of people to put my nails in their shop or their salon. And unfortunately, because I'm still doing all the orders that people have for me, and I'm still doing my career, the education career, I haven't been able to make like large quantity of nails for other people. And because I do it by hand, I don't see me being able to wholesale the price. It's not beneficial to me.
So not, we have two totally different business models because I can pump out bonnets at night. Like it only takes me a few minutes to get one constructed. But what I did was I created a form where the hair stores and the beauty shops that I actually had contract with, the hair stores, I would let them select the fabric. That was the only thing I was doing for them. Like, these for you. Like, I'm not taking none of my stuff. This is your fabric. Bam. That's boom, boom, boom. So we had a really good relationship with distribution that way. And then they didn't owe me anything. It was just like the whole, like, give me the money off the top. I'm just paying for my construction. Like, they had their own packaging and everything. That wasn't on me.
Interesting. So all that would be on me. And that'd be a loss for me. If I charge $35 a set and you want me to wholesale it to you for $15 to $20.
You can't. So that's how that works. For me, the things that I want to work on in my business, I want to become more dedicated to this social atmosphere with my business. Like, they want you to be posting all day. I do not have all day. I don't. And I know that is affecting my business, my followers, new customers, current customers. I want to get better to a place where, some people, they actually program schedule the content.
I need to be.
I want to get to that point, but I'm oversubscribed. I know I'm oversubscribed. And I'm not making an excuse. I just know that I don't have the time to do it.
So if we have anybody out there that would like to help us
with our socials.
Yes, we need it, because I was told I don't post on social media enough. I don't post enough pictures and to bring people in, but I don't have time. So if you got an intern or you want to do an internship, I got to fill out some paperwork. Let me know.
Please let us know.
Let me tell you about that pillow. First of all, why you need a pillow, Greg? I'm sure. Okay. Second of all, that pillowcase. Listen here. You gave me one when I came over one day, and I used it. Let me tell you about that pillowcase.
Listen, I'm just telling you.
I got a scarf.
I know men. Men traditionally do not like.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm talking about.
You are right. Keep going. Right. I interrupted you, but keep going. Go ahead. So what you about to say?
Greg was saying he needed a pillowcase. I was saying that I know men. And I know that men traditionally do not like to see us with our hair scarves on, but I got to protect all 24, 22, and 18 inches of this hair, okay? I have to protect it. So what I did was, in my business, I was making bonnets and I was making scarves. Then I said, we can make pillowcases too. So the pillowcases came afterwards, and generally those are the male customers. The male customers love me. Like, I need 2, I need 3. I had one customer who is my chiropractor. He ordered 10. That's how serious it was. So, yes, we have everything. I don't know. I gave you the pillowcase. It was, I don't know what you was talking about, but
right. But what do you mean?
I don't know. But
yeah, but I was about to say, when men, like, it is a thing that they don't like bonnets and scarves.
They don't.
But y'all don't know how bonnets and scarves help us.
We I'm trying to hold on to all this help.
So if you listen, I'm probably gonna need one. So
Yeah.
That's because even though I have braids, I wear a bonnet at night.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to look raggedy.
And now that I've become more familiar with the pillowcases, I don't wear a bonnet. I just like my hair on the pillowcase now.
It's crazy. So men.
Buy yourself some pillowcases
and some press-ons.
It's good for your hair too. You don't want to take the moisture out your hair.
Mm-hmm. I'm dropping some press-ons off at a guy's house today.
Okay.
Yes, he has a show going. He does drag, so he's performing today at 7.
Oh.
So shout out to Regine.
Mama Jones, I will show you the pillowcases during our brand call. Brand consulting call. Okay.
Yes.
So then our last question is, give one piece of business advice to any aspiring entrepreneur or anybody that's already in business. Because we still need advice, even after we done started these companies. Still need advice.
One piece of advice that I would give people is to just start. Mm-hmm. When I was coming out with She's Pressed, I felt as if it had to be perfect. It had to look like this $1 million business that I've been doing for the 22 years that I've been doing nails. Not realizing that it's a new business. People, they don't associate me with press-ons at this moment. They just associate me with nails. So once I had that pressure from my website designer, like we're done. You're about to put this out. I did all this work. And I went out there. I only had maybe 10 designs. I didn't have everything that I felt that I needed, but I got out there, and from those 10 designs, it brought in customers. It brought in people following me, where I got to the point where I could start releasing more, or I was able to upgrade my packaging. It's like I've been able to do so much, but I just had to start. Yeah. I know a friend, so shout out to Good Territory that's coming out with a clothing line. Okay. Like, I know y'all trying to get stuff the way y'all want it, but just come out. Like, you have a following, come out, and over time, you can change it to however you want to. So that's my advice to everybody. Just come out, and people they'll love what you have, and then you can improve on it as time goes on and as you bring in more money.
Yeah, my sister is saying that everybody is a customer or a client, family, friends, strangers, everybody. That's where I went wrong. Because sometimes you get caught up in you want to somebody's coming to support you, and it's like, oh well, I'll give you $15 off. Not on my back.
I charge full price for everybody. Only people that don't have to pay me is mama and sister.
When these companies have promotions, they are posted. Okay, we are not shy when we are running a sale. When the sales is over,
they over. All this stuff is by hand. You know how much it cost me? So
you know how many times I done been on my way to the bed and realized that I was supposed to make something and had to stop by the sewing machine? Go pay.
I done been up to especially when I was doing Hulu, and then I had to do the 50 cents on top of my steel clients. I'm up to 2 o'clock, hands cramping. I'm taking Motrin 800s. I got friends coming over to help me file nails, put them in order.
Because we just wanted her to win. I was gonna come over to help package, and she was like, "We got it all figured out." Well, all right then.
Listen.
Well, all right.
So, what's your piece of advice?
My piece of advice is, there's money for everybody.
Oh yes,
it's money for everybody. So yes, there are several other silk and satin bonnet companies out here. I'm getting my piece. They can have their piece, but I'm gonna get my piece. Don't let the market discourage you from entering. Just because it looks like this person is the strong player in that market you can come in and take those customers, because I know my customers. My customers want 100% silk. They don't care about the price. They are employed, okay? These are my customers. I know who my market is. So I don't have to go out here trying to fight and nitpick and being petty with somebody else or trying to slander somebody else's company. No, those her people, these my people. That's just what it is. So do not let the market dictate your plan or your goal, your dreams. Like if this is something that you have thought about and you are sincere about it, like don't just go into it like, oh, she making a killing doing press on nails. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna tell you right now, I might get all the equipment. Never gonna make no nails though.
It ain't how I do it.
Stop.
And it's a lot of people that do press ons, but it's a lot of people that don't do it like me, and it's a lot of people who don't have my customer service.
Like, and I have, ever since she started this business, I have noticed more people that do press on nails, and it's something for everybody. So never be discouraged because you know, like it's McDonald's and Burger King always right across the street or around the corner from each other. You don't see one of them saying, we ain't doing this no more.
Right.
No, we gonna sell them all this bad food. We don't care.
They gonna get this. They like my fries better than like that, but this place, they like my chicken.
Yes, my fish sandwich. Listen,
you might like something I do better than the other person.
Exactly, and no, there's no law that says you can't support the both of us. There's no law. You can have a Sleeping Beauty bonnet. You can have a silk beauty bonnet. You can have everybody's bonnet. I don't care.
That just made me think of your comment. One of my favorite movies, Players Club. She said, "Come on, girls, this money could be made.
Money to be made. Like I am."
They have the lights on.
Listen, when them lights start going, you have to be ready. You have to be ready. Do not get excited. That's a good example though. Like you don't see strippers not stripping because the main girl
she in here. So
no, everybody got to get some money, right?
He likes something that I got that she ain't got.
Guess what? Get in line. Get in line.
Get in line. Take that to the right. Hey, sorry.
Don't start. Don't start.
I haven't been doing songs.
Don't start because I just watched that hip hop. Did you watch Hip Hop Uncovered?
I think I'm on episode 3.
Listen.
Damn, was a beast. She got shot with 4 times.
Listen. That Hip Hop Uncovered, I did not, and I know Gregoire probably gonna beat me over the head when I say this. I did not know about Haitian Jack.
Right. I heard about, but I
heard about him, but I ain't know. I left that episode yesterday like I need me a Haitian Jack. And
it's funny, like I've always heard Trick, and I'm from the, but I didn't realize
I didn't realize
I knew about the Rick Ross stuff, but like
I didn't know about the Rick Ross stuff either.
You ain't know about that? Oh, I'm like, that's the no fly zone.
Wait, when they said that Eminem posted the bond, the bail for Trick, I said.
Because he had Trick in one of his songs, the video, like Trick, that was on the phone.
Oh, anyway, people, y'all need to watch it. It's on Hulu.
I don't know how we got there.
It's on Hulu. Or it's on FX. If you still got cable, if you're streaming, it's on Hulu. But definitely watch that if you just find yourself in a show hole, you don't have nothing to watch. That is really good entertainment. Really good.
Can I just shout out? It's not a shout out, but one book that helped me during business. It's called Business Boutique.
Yes.
You got that?
Yes.
So I actually listened to it on audio, and then I bought the hardcover because it was excellent. Another book that really helped me in business was Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Oh, okay.
I listened to it on audio. I've been looking for the hardcover. They've been out, but I'm going to get it eventually. Like the way he talks and about examples that he gives on business and handling situations, it's superb. Mm-hmm. I stopped liking 50 Cent when he was with Vivica because he was supposed to be with me and how he's a bully. So I'm not into bullies, but I still kind of got a love for him. So I did listen to both the 50th Law and this because it's on the bottom that still titillates me. But this is actually a really good book, and just saying, G-Unit.
What happened? His Peloton name is Haitian Greg.
Oh, you got it, Greg. I'm on Peloton. My name is Tangerine 624. We gonna have to ride out. Hey, are you part of Black Peloton Riders? I'm gonna add you to the group.
Ashika is here, and she drinking Jamaican sorrel with Jamaican white rum in it. Wait a minute. If I'm here, if 1 and 1 is 2, and 5 plus 5 is 10. Ashika, did you have a baby?
Right. I don't know if we should have asked that on that.
She here. She telling me what she drinking. I'm trying to figure it out.
Add me right quick because I'm gonna forget. Or just we'll talk because I still have some questions for you.
The business book that helped me is 25 biblical. I think it's 25 biblical laws to success.
You got that book?
Oh yes.
Hey, bro.
Put a lot of stuff in perspective. As soon as I was able to put a scripture with it, when I was able to put a scripture with it, I was like, oh, God want me to be prosperous. He does. Yep, he does.
He wants us to be fabulous.
It's 25 biblical,
she had the baby.
She had the
baby. Girl. We didn't know, you just came out one day and said,
wait a minute, she wasn't here last week. Week.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ashika.
I'm so sorry, Ashika.
We will add you to the prayer.
I am so sorry, Ashika.
Gotta watch what you ask on TV.
Sorry. From this most sincere place in my heart, I am sorry. I really am.
Me too.
I was just
sending prayers for you on your
trip. I am so sorry. That just took the wind out of me. I'm sorry, y'all.
So,
what was we talking about? Oh, 25 biblical steps to success. I'll post it up so y'all can see it. I posted up. Man, that took me. Man, people.
So, any last words about business that you want to let the people know?
It ain't easy.
It ain't.
It ain't easy.
Okay, so don't even know what that is.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you, this man gonna listen. This man, you stick.
We gotta have Gregoire on here.
We don't listen, and when we have him, don't be shocked by what we're gonna talk about. But this man, this man is here for your financial freedom.
I'm ready. Okay. So, what I was about to say, I totally forgot
because we said it ain't easy.
Yes. So let me just swoop it back because a lot of times we talk. Thank you, boo. A lot of times we talk about like relationships, and everybody know that we're not married. If you're an entrepreneur and you have, or side hustle, however you want to call it, you have to deal with people who understand your vision and that they have the same mentality that you do. Because if you're considered a hustler and you deal with somebody who's okay with just wherever they are at, it doesn't matter where they at, they may not understand your work ethic. And being an entrepreneur, this may be on a round-the-clock job. You may be sitting up having cuddle time, but you got a text or, baby, just come over here and talk to me while I make these nail sets. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you deal with somebody who understands what you're going through, because that can turn into an issue. I had somebody ask me way back, like, are you willing to stop doing nails? I'm sorry. What happened? Who will stop doing nails? Okay. So you saying I don't have no bills to pay? Is that what? I mean, I don't understand that logic, because I like nails. I mean, tell me you gonna retire me from teaching, but I like nails.
Listen. I think that is a very critical piece of advice that we should give people.
I'm gonna be married, Greg. That's because that's nothing.
If y'all done seen it in the comments and y'all done heard it. I got three running businesses, okay? One not working because of this situation and people not having those events right now. But I'm gonna make some money. If you can't understand that I am going to do this show on Sunday, and then I'm going to do my homework, and then I'm going to get some sleep and go to work for 40 hours through the week. And when I get off of work, guess what that means? I got enough time to figure out what I got to eat for dinner and maybe have a little social time. And then on Wednesdays, I got Cheap Liquor and Pain Pills podcast. I'm out here trying to get it by any means. Well, not any means. I'm not trying to go to jail, but I'm trying to get it.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to work on this social life. It's been pretty good. I'm trying to keep up with what's new in education because I can't let that fall.
I'm trying to make sure my skin moisturized. I'm trying
to lose some weight.
Listen, trying to work out. I got to see about my mama, see about my family.
I got to be available for the 20 calls that my mom and my sister give me every day that I got to answer because I love them.
So you got to understand what's going on. It's going to be time for that special person or whatever, but they have to understand that this is what's on your plate. This is what's here.
It's not the same vision, but they have to understand yours.
Yeah.
You don't have to have my same vision, but you have to understand my hustle, and you have to understand why I'm doing it and what I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
And don't stop it, and don't try to stop it. You can't. Don't knock the hustle.
Oh Lord.
I couldn't think of how the song went. So yeah, I couldn't think of how it went, so I just said it. Okay, thank you. So we thank y'all for just hearing our journey. So you all.
Wait, my son said definitely not any means. My son said you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, he ain't playing no games. Okay. Mama, you got listen here. So we do thank y'all for listening to our story. Gregoire will be on our show to give us some advice because now I'm really intrigued. I'm really intrigued. Besides the show, catch us Wednesday on Cheap Liquor and Pain Pills.
Yes. And until next time,
wash your hands.
Wear a mask.
If they're reusable, wash them,
please.
And always enjoy your days by buying She's Pressed Nails and making drinks from Shake and Enjoy.
See y'all next time, y'all.
Bye. That was